Spiked drink and escape. This happened back in 2017 when I was living in St. Petersburg, Florida. I've always been a homebody, so when my coworker Jenna kept begging me to go out, I kept refusing. But after weeks of pressure, I finally agreed. That weekend, Jenna came over and asked me to drive. I barely knew the city beyond my neighborhood, so it already made me uneasy. We picked up her friend Mira and headed to a busy club. Soon after arriving, Jenna left with Mira to meet someone. When they came back, they handed me drinks, saying a friend bought them. I trusted her, and drank. After a few drinks, something felt wrong. Not dizzy, just intense fear and dread. I insisted we leave. Everything after that became a blur. The next clear memory, I was in my car outside Mira's apartment. Something Jenna and Mira said triggered pure survival instinct. I suddenly felt I was in danger and sped off. While driving confused through the city, two men suddenly appeared at my car and tried to open my door at a red light. Somehow, they managed to pull it open despite the locks. I hit the gas and escaped. Later, I woke up parked somewhere unfamiliar, completely disoriented. I eventually fell asleep in the car and woke up around 5 a.m. Using GPS, I made it home. The next day, Jenna called in panic. When I told her someone spiked my drink, she casually said, "Those drinks weren't meant for you." That confirmed everything. When I checked my car, the driver's side door handle was broken off, proof that the attack was real. I never spoke to Jenna again. Moral: always trust your instincts. They can save your life. The Man in the Dunes. I live in a small coastal town known for its peaceful beach and sand dunes. It's safe during the day, but at night, things feel different. A few weeks after school started, my scout group met at night near the dunes. After some activities, 4 of us decided to hike toward the others already at the top of a large dune called Baldy Man. It was dark, and we had no torches. While walking, one friend mentioned hearing rustling, but we ignored it. After reaching the top and heading back, we met 2 others, Cormac and Alice, who looked terrified. They told us they had seen a man dressed in all black, silently moving around a clearing, clearly avoiding being seen. At first, they thought it was one of us, until they realized it wasn't. Worse, they said the man appeared exactly where we had just been standing moments earlier. That's when it hit us: we were being followed. As a group, we moved back cautiously. Suddenly, one of the younger scouts screamed. We turned and saw the man standing on a ridge, watching us. Someone said he had a knife. Panic broke out. Everyone ran. The older ones carried the younger scouts back to safety. We never saw his face. And I never want to. The Stalker. When I was 22, I worked as a bartender at a small bar. After shifts, I usually walked home. It was only 7 minutes away. There was one regular named Jared who always made me uncomfortable. He sat alone, watched me constantly, and asked personal questions. One night, he asked me out. I refused politely. His mood instantly changed, and he left angrily. After my shift, while walking home, I heard someone call my name. It was Jared. He apologized and tried again to get my contact info. I refused. Then he said something chilling. "I've seen you on Instagram before." I had never told him that. I walked away, but soon realized he was following me, matching my speed exactly. At my building, I tried to lose him, but he kept coming. I lied that my boyfriend was inside and rushed to unlock the door. Right as I entered, he ran after me and forced his way into the building. I sprinted upstairs, barely managing to unlock my apartment before he reached me. Seconds later, he slammed into my door, hard. Again and again, trying to break it down. Then suddenly, a neighbor opened his door and shouted. Jared stopped and ran away. I called the police. They identified him and charged him with stalking and attempted unlawful entry. I got a restraining order. Nothing happened after that, but I never felt safe walking alone again.